Hi, today I'd like to introduce to you our hook projects available at Ken's Custom Iron. They come in a variety of different styles. They're a great project for the beginner. They're great for practicing drawing out tapers, turning and bending hooks, hot punching holes, and using a butchering tool. So let's start by making the hook first and show you how to get that done. The first thing we need to do is use a butchering tool to fuller in a groove along the top part of the hook to separate the hook from the rest of the project. So we'll place our butchering tool right here to create that groove. Okay, you want to forge that groove in about halfway or so, and now we're going to heat it back up again. We'll turn it over and put it on the anvil with the groove down and flatten this area out. It works best if you have a nice square corner on your anvil, so you can hook that groove on that sharp corner of your anvil and index it. And then hit it once, make sure it's indexed again. Make sure it's indexed. And then flatten it out. And now we have our area where we can hot punch a hole to put a screw in it later on. So now let's draw out the hook. We now have our hook drawn out and tapered and shaped the way that we want. The next step will be to hot punch a hole in this part right here. And I like to start hot punching from the back side. I can index it on the edge of the anvil, place my hot punch right here and start the hot punching, and then we'll flip it over to finish the hole. Now we've got our hole punched, let's start shaping the hook. We'll go over to the edge of the anvil on the far side and turn the end where you can practice your scrolling technique, and then we will go over to the horn and finish bending the hook on the horn. Okay, we're going to start scrolling the end here. I've got the front part of the hook facing up, and we're going to use some basic scrolling technique. And remember, rule number 1 here is never hit twice in the same spot. Now we've got the end of our hook turned. We're going to heat it back up and we're going to cool off the tip in the quench tank so we don't deform that when we hit it. And we're going to go over to the horn, turn our hook 180 degrees and start bending it on the horn. Now, I'd like to point out that you don't have to use the edge of the anvil and the horn to bend this hook. You can use a scrolling tongs to do the eye and the rest of the hook. You can use a scrolling tongs and bend this around a hardy tool, a piece of pipe or something. Just working on the edge of the anvil and the horn will help you improve your blacksmithing skills. So let's finish off the rest of the anvil now. Now we need to forge in a little groove off the face of the anvil here to separate the horn from the face of the anvil. We'll just give it a few taps with the hammer and then use the hammer to round off the horn and give that some shape. There, now we have our hook shaped. You can hot rasp or sand or grind the horn to your liking, and our hook is now done. Here we have the hammer hook. We're going to use the butcher tool to butcher in a groove right along here to separate the head of the hammer from the handle. And then I'll use my hammer to texture these edges, round them off a little bit so it looks like a wooden handle, and just chamfer the edges on the head of the hammer. Okay, now we're going to do the tong hook. We're going to start by hot punching a hole right here so we can put a rivet in there so it looks like a pair of tongs. And then we'll use the butchering tool to butcher in a groove right here and right along here so that it looks like it's made out of two separate pieces. So let's hot punch that hole. we're going to install a rivet in here using a 1/4 inch rivet and a 1/4 inch rivet bucking tool. And we're just going to turn this over and just set this rivet a little bit so it doesn't fall out. You could hammer that in cold, but we're going to put it in the fire and heat it up and do it hot. Now we're going to take 1 or 2 more heats and just use the hand hammer just to round off our reins and put a little bend in the reins. For our simple horse head, we're going to use a ear punch, an eye punch, a center punch, and a hot chisel. The double hammer hook project is a little bit more difficult because of the hammer handles being in the way. So to flatten this area out, we're going to come over on the corner of the anvil and flatten this down to so we can punch a hole for our fastener, and then we'll begin to draw out the hook. There, we've got the area flattened out where we can hot punch the hole. Now we'll go ahead and hot punch this hole and then draw this part out into form our hook. We've got our hole punched and our hook drawn out. If this area where your hole is gets a little bent up from the hole punching, simply put it back on the corner of the anvil and take your hammer and give it a few hits with your hammer to straighten it back out. Now we were going to take the butcher tool and butcher in a line across here to separate the head from the handle, and then take our hand hammer and just round off the hammer handles. That's it for our tutorial on our hook projects. What we've shown you is a suggestion on what you can do with these hooks. Be creative, use your imagination. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.